We back, man. We back again, man. Today's video is gonna be a follow-up video to the one I dropped yesterday, entitled, take a look up on the screen, Black woman says marriage has zero benefits. And I think I should start a series, man. I think I should start a series entitled Older Black Women Giving Younger Black Women Terrible Advice, man. Because I'm telling you, I could start a whole collection with this. I'm telling you, man. Now, first things first, the subject of this video is a lady who goes by the name of Kimberly Foster. Now, I'm not really familiar with Kimberly Foster. I've seen her go viral on Twitter for some questionable statements, and we'll get into that later on in the video. But anyways, she hopped on YouTube sometime in the past week, and she uploaded a video. Take a look up on the screen, entitled, Being Good Won't Get Black Women Wifed. Now, first things first, I just want to say condolences to my sisters, man. Condolences to young black women around my age, because y'all get bombarded with misinformation, propaganda, just false information, just 24 hours, 7 days a week, all through the year, never take no breaks. These older women just be bombarding you with the false information, sending you in the wrong path, and they be knowing they be sending you in the wrong path. That be the worst part about it. They be knowing, oh, I'm sending her to crash out. She gonna crash the fuck out, and they just be watching y'all crash out generation after generation. But anyways, man, your brother right here, I got love for you, man. I got love for y'all, man. I got love for y'all. So let's get into it, man. First things first, she started the video by saying this. Listen to what this elder had to say.
Whores get the princess treatment. Okay.
Now, the reason why I say I feel bad for the young women, especially around my age group, you know what I mean? You could be you in the prime of your life right now. You looking amazing. Life is amazing. You 27, you 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. And you got these older women. They're 39, 42, 44, 45, 47, 49. They should be a fountain of wisdom for you. And they just be sending you off in the wrong path, in the wrong direction, watching you crash out, knowing good and well they gave you the wrong information. Now, this lady right here, man, I'm telling you, back again with another one. We got to talk about it. When you listen to the type of information that some of these older women give to younger women, it would be equivalent to a young man going to Future when it comes to trying to get information about how to be a father, how to be a husband. Imagine going to Future as a source of information when it comes to fatherhood, family life, you know, finding a wife, things like that. That's what I hear when I hear some of these older women give advice to younger women. It sounds like a dude with 6 baby mamas trying to drop knowledge when it comes to family life and fatherhood, bro. It just sounds like a bunch of nonsense. It sounds like a bunch of idiotic behavior. And now I understand why women choose terrible men, because if these are your elders, if these are your leaders, if this is your beacon of wisdom, then listen, I understand why things are the way they are for you and the results that you have in life. I understand why. Yeah, I understand. I understand why you guys end up the way you do. Now, let's get into some of this. Let's get into some of these clips, man.
Okay, I'm not being rude, and this is not to be disrespectful to this girl in any single way. This is not coming at her at all, but I'm offended because I am a 29-year-old professional in a respectable job. I own my own place. I pay my own bills. I pay my own way. I have only had 2 boyfriends in my lifetime, and the one lasted 6 years. The other one lasted 3 years. I don't even post my ankles, much less my thighs, much less my ass on social media. All you get in is Head and Shoulders like the shampoo. All you get in is a mugshot. Bitch, I never got pregnant, dropped out of school, had an abortion, joined the gang. If you was to look on social media right now, you will find nothing. You're not gonna find news. You're not gonna find me fighting people online. You're not gonna find me doing none of that. The most you'll see me doing is cracking some goddamn jokes. And I'm single.
Now, she starts out the video by playing this video from this lady on TikTok, basically saying that she did everything right. She had 2 long-term relationships. She never gets on social media. She's never posted her body. She minds her business, never been arrested, went to university, got good grades, and basically said, I did everything right, so why am I single? Now, to me, if it was a man who was saying this, we wouldn't even waste any time on this. We'd be like, bro, you sound like a goddamn lame. I did everything that I was supposed to do. I wore my pants at my waist. I never sagged my pants. I was never late for class. I did everything I was supposed to do. I followed the law. I followed the rules. And I'm single. I can't get a beautiful woman. We would call that man a lame. We'd be like, bro, shut your dumb ass up. You know what I mean? But for whatever reason, we can't talk to women like that for whatever reason, right? When it comes to women, we don't talk to them like that, for whatever reason. Now, anyways, let's see the advice that she gives to this young lady, right? Let's see the advice that she gives to this young lady. Let's go.
People really underestimate how much luck goes into finding a partner. We think that we can check off all the right boxes and do all the right things, and maybe it helps to move strategically, but not really. Like, it's just mainly about right place, right time, right age, right city.
All right, now that statement is halfway true, and I did mention something of that sort when I dropped my video yesterday. I talked about how, yes, y'all talking about where the good black men at. Where the good black men was up in university, the good black men was starting their business, the good black men was stacking their money, coming home, you know what I mean, eating their microwave food, stacking up their bread, stacking up their coins, you know, getting ready for the future. And the women they chose to marry in their late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, whatever, the women they chose to marry was the one that saw their vision before they reached the promised land, before they reached the finish line, right? So a lot of the good black men, they married right now. You know, they've been married for a while, sitting up, stacking their bread, minding their business. They've been out the way. They was never on the scene like that. But one thing I noticed, especially when I hear women talk on social media, you know, it seems like they don't really enjoy the fruits of their labor, meaning that you guys, this is what you guys wanted. You guys wanted freedom, liberation, autonomy to do what you want to do, to go to work, make your own money. And now you can make your own money. And now you're upset that, you know, you can't find a man that provide and protect. Well, why you want to go back to the 1950s and the 1940s? We are in 2023. You can get your own money. You can get your own passport. You can get your own driver's license and your own bank account. You can do whatever you want to do. Buy your own property. You can marry who you want. Your father and your parents are not choosing a man for you. And now once you have all this freedom and liberty, now it's a problem. Oh man, I can't find a man to provide and protect like it's 1945. Oh my God, I can't find a husband. It was so easy back in the day to find a husband. You know, my family would hook me up with a man. My friends would hook me up with a man. I never had to go look for a man. Everybody was getting husbands back in the day. And now you got the freedom and autonomy to deal with who you want to, smash who you want to, date who you want to. And now you find it so hard to find a man. Now you find it so hard to find a man to provide and protect. Meanwhile, you make your own money. So what is it, ladies? What is it for real? Are you trying to be traditional women, or do you want to be modern women? Do you want the freedom and autonomy and the liberty of a modern woman, or do you want the structure and the foundation of a traditional woman who doesn't have to do all that heavy lifting and heavy thinking? Which one is it? Because y'all don't know what y'all want, man. Y'all know what y'all want. On Tuesday, I'm modern. On Friday, I'm traditional. On the weekends, it depends. Man, Jesus Christ. Let's get back into it.
Adam, 22, just got married to his now wife. Her name is Linda the Plug, and she's a porn star.
Now, keep in mind, the title of the video is Being Good Won't Get a Black Woman Wife. So I'm assuming the target demographic for this video is black women. Now, the example that she used was a gentleman by the name of Adam, 22, who recently got married to his wife, who's also in the adult industry. And Adam, 22 himself, he is also in the adult industry. He actually he owns many companies. One of those companies being an adult film business, right, where he actually films and he's actually starring in these videos with his wife and also other ladies in the industry, and they getting down on camera, right? It is what it is. Adam, 22, getting a lot of money from a lot of different revenue streams on the internet. Now, she's using Adam, 22 and his wife, Lena the Plug, as an example for black women to follow. Now, this is what I mean when I say older women giving younger black women terrible advice, man. Terrible advice. Imagine, brother, you going to an elder. You going to a big homie for information, for advice. And then he start bringing up the white dude from Bang Bros. Yeah, bro, you heard about Jimmy Jack from Bang Bros? Yeah, let me. You gotta be like Jimmy Jack from Bang Bros. Like, this is the terrible information that our young sisters is getting, bro. And we can't even fault them for being dumb, because if these are their leaders, how can you be mad at our sisters for being dumb, man? How can you be mad? That's why I kind of feel Dr. Umar sometimes, man, because how can you be mad at our women for being dumb when this is their leadership? This is the quality of their leadership, bro. This is the rhetoric they're getting fed and bombarded with on a constant basis. So how can you even be mad when they come out and they say something stupid or they do something stupid? You got to expect it sometimes, man. Now, let's get back into it, man.
Together, they're just making an ungodly amount of money. Next, I want to go to Alex Cooper. So this is Alex Cooper of Call Her Daddy fame.
Now, the next lady she used was somebody by the name of Alex Cooper. Now, listen, I don't know why she's bringing up a bunch of white folks. Like, honestly, she has to understand that culturally, white men and black men are different. We already know white men are more accepting of certain lifestyles and certain behaviors and certain proclivities. We already know the stereotypes, the swinger parties, you know, getting a black man to smash his wife, things like that. We already know white men culturally are different from black men. White men are way more liberal than black men, all right? So that's why I'm confused about the target audience of her video, right? Because if you're talking to black women, why are you using a bunch of white women and their white men as examples? Because, I mean, are you assuming that white men and black men have the same worldview and the same opinions as it relates to starting a family and having a wife and laying the foundation for the next generation? Because when it comes to those things, black men and white men do not see the world in the exact same way. So I don't know if this video was for white women, because it seems to me she was one of those black girls that grew up around the white folks, went to the white school in the white neighborhood, never really grew up around black folks. Because I know it, because black women that grew up around black people, they don't really look up to white women. You know what I mean? Black women that grew up around black people, they're not looking up to white models and white female entrepreneurs and white, you know, adult actresses. No, black women who grew up around black people, they look up to black women. Okay, so I don't know. I don't really understand it. I don't get it. She seems to me she probably never grew up around black folks, because why are you using Adam 22 and some random white woman with a podcast as examples for why good women allegedly don't get chosen for marriage? Now, if you ask me, take a look up on the screen. You know, this lady right here got exposed on Twitter a long time ago. She tweeted years ago. She said this: white men offer more protection to their prostitutes than many black men offer to their best women. Right? So first things first, man, you already understand the mentality of somebody like this. And you understand why she looks up to white female adult actresses and things like that. Because look at her mentality going back years. And brothers, no, she's not married to a white man. She's actually married to a black man. She's actually married to a black man. And occasionally, every now and again, they dig up this tweet to expose her. And she actually responded to it a few months back. And she said this: I love y'all digging through the crates. I was dating a black man when I tweeted this quote from Nanny Helen Burroughs, a brilliant woman whose work we should all be more familiar with. So I was like, okay, so who is this black woman who said that white men treat prostitutes better than black men treat their wives? So I was like, who is this? So I looked it up and I see Nanny Ellen Burroughs, educator, born in 1879. Now, brothers, I told y'all these certain mentalities that we see on social media in the present day, these certain ideologies, these white worshiping ideologies that you see some black women have on social media when they be kissing a white man's ass. Bro, I told you, it was nothing new. I told y'all, what did I tell y'all in my playlist? This mentality, it goes back generations upon generations, bro. It was black women back in the year 1745 jealous of the white woman, bro. It was black women back in the year 1699 jealous of the white woman, bro. It was black women back in the year 1806 jealous of the white woman, bro. And these same women, they had kids, their kids had kids, and their kids are walking around us in the modern day, and they still kissing white men's ass. They still kissing white women's ass. I told you, this shit is epigenetic. This shit generational, bro. And that's also why, as a black man, you got to take into account, if you're a black man like myself who exclusively deals with black women, you got to understand, you got to vet the mentality of the black woman that you are dealing with, right? You got to make sure that, because me, myself, I look up to black men like, you know, Dessalines and Malcolm X and Christoph. I can't choose a black woman who is looking up to women who was jealous of white women. You know what I mean? I can't be, you know, we're not compatible. You know what I mean? The men that I have on my wall is way different than the people you got on your wall. You know what I mean? You trying to get like the white woman, I'm trying to get like the black man that defeated the white man. So, you know, we're not compatible, right? So even though I exclusively deal with black women, I understand I'm not going to be compatible with every black woman, right? The mentality that we have, a lot of black women, they be kissing the white folks' ass. So you're not really going to, you know, as a black man myself, I understand I'm not compatible with all black women. I got to vet every single black woman that comes in my environment because I don't know her mentality, right? She might look good on the outside, but on the inside, she riding to the core, man. She riding to the core. Now, let's get back into the footage.
Those two women, Lena the Plug, and who was just married, and Alex Cooper, who just got engaged, because those are examples of two non-black women who Alex built her brand off of talking about sucking and fucking, okay? Alex, throughout her 20s, built a very big business with Sophia Franklin talking about being whores. Like, that's what they call themselves. Talking about how good they suck dick.
Once again, just like black women are different from white women, black men are different from white men. So when we are having a discussion about black relationship dynamics, I don't understand why you are trying to compare the black relationship landscape to whatever white folks got going on. And you're not even using regular white folks. You're not using, you know, Tom from accounting or Linda that works, you know, down at Dwayne Reed. You're using the most random group of people that don't even represent the general population. You're using Adam 22 and his adult female actress wife. Adam 22, a guy who has a YouTube channel, a bunch of tattoos on his neck and his face and his cheeks and his forehead, who also has an adult industry business as well. Why are you using guys like that as an example for black women to follow in their relationship model? He doesn't even represent the average white guy, let alone the average black man who's most likely going to be who black women are going to marry, because the title of your video says being good won't get black women wife. So why are you using Adam 22? Why don't you use a regular couple doing regular things? Why are you using adult film stars with face tattoos as your examples for black women to follow? I'm sorry, black women, y'all have some terrible, you know, sources of advice and information. I don't know how y'all gonna navigate life with constant misinformation and propaganda being shoved in your face from every direction. I really feel bad for you sometimes because even black men ain't getting this much terrible information. God damn. God damn. Golly. I really feel bad for y'all. Now let's get back into it.
It's not about, I don't have any bikini pictures. No. The woman who made her living selling fucking bikini pictures laid up with a man right now. It's not that.
Once again, just because a woman from Eastern Europe got a white dude with a podcast to marry her, that does not mean that the average black woman wants to marry a man like Adam 22. The average black woman does not want to marry a dude with a bunch of face tats and a YouTube channel and an OnlyFans page. So again, I don't know who her target audience is. I don't know who this video is supposed to be for, but I'm pretty sure the average black woman wants a professional black man, whether blue collar or white collar, you know, responsible, disciplined, devoted to his family, and devoted to, you know, the people that he loves, hardworking guy. I think that's the archetype that most women and black women want. I don't think that Adam 22 is really the archetype that the average black woman is trying to base her relationship future on. That's just me. You know, I got 5 sisters. I don't think they're really looking for an Adam 22 type of guy, whether he's black or white or Spanish or Asian. I don't think they're looking for Adam 22. Okay. You know, it's a very certain demographic of woman that's looking for an Adam 22, regardless of their race. Okay. So I don't know who this video is supposed to be for, but I don't know. Let's get back into it.
It fucking makes me so frustrated that there are so many people, particularly black women, internalizing this idea that if you are nice enough, pleasant enough, friendly enough, fit enough, modest enough, chaste enough, that one day the 6 foot tall, $250,000 earner of your dreams is gonna look at you. No.
Now, what did I say in my video yesterday, brothers? Older women give younger women terrible advice. They purposely send them off in the wrong direction. This is equivalent to a older gentleman telling a younger gentleman, hey brother, don't worry about getting yourself together. Don't worry about stacking your money. Don't worry about, you know, establishing yourself for the future, for your future wife and your future children. Don't worry about that bullshit. You know, Jimbo from Bang Bros, you know, Jimbo the porn star. You know what Jimbo did? Jimbo did. You should be like Jimbo the porn star. Yeah. That's what you should really do. Don't worry about going to college. Don't worry about, you know, opening that investment account. Don't worry about, you know, getting a life insurance policy for your, nah, bro, don't worry about that. Don't worry about being a responsible black man in society. Don't worry about that, bro. Don't worry about being a disciplined husband for a woman in the future. Don't worry about that, you know. Jimbo from Bang Bros, he showed you the way. You gotta be like Jimbo from Bang Bros. This is what I hear when I hear this woman who's supposed to be an elder for younger women coming to her channel. This video got over 60,000 views, you know what I mean? Thousands of likes, you know, so much engagement, so many comments, you know, women in the comment section, you know, clapping their hands, standing ovation. And I'm just like, yo, my God, I feel bad for the young women, man. Now let's continue, man. The older women just be giving y'all the worst information and just be sending y'all off in the wrong direction, bro. And it's really like, it's a shame. I don't know why they hate y'all so much, man. Yo, older women hate young women, dog. They hate y'all, bro. They hate in the prime of your life when you're supposed to be getting the best information to properly navigate. They just be telling you to crash the fuck out, bro. It's like an older gentleman telling a young gentleman, bro, just throw your life away, bro. Just crash the fuck out. Let's continue.
So anyways, you saw both of these women who are quote unquote whores get the fairy tale princess treatment. Whores get the princess treatment. Okay? Like, you know, like, okay?
Man, listen, sometimes I feel like I really won the genetic lottery because like I really was born to a black man and a black woman that just did everything right, that set up the perfect foundation for their children and the next generation. Bro, I'm so glad I don't come from this dysfunction and all this bullshit. Like, this would never come out the mouth of any woman in my family, bro. This would never happen, bro. This would never happen. You know, the older guys would never tell the younger guys any of this information. The older women would never tell the younger women any of this information. Nah, bro, they would never. They would tell them how to how to detect the qualities of a good man. They would tell them how to navigate when you're dealing with a good man. They could tell them when to navigate when you're dealing with a man who doesn't cut it, who's not up to par. I told y'all, when my older sister was dealing with a man who the family did not approve of, we stopped talking to her for years. We cut her off for years because we did not approve of the man that she was dealing with. And when we did approve of the man that she was dealing with, yes, we brought her back into the fold. So, you know, in my family, we're not giving this terrible advice, man. The older women, the wise elders, they're not gonna give this information. They're not gonna tell them, oh, go be a thot, go be a whore because Adam 22 got married to his wife. Like, what? Imagine an elder, imagine a woman in your family talking to another young woman talking about Adam 22 did this, so that's why you should be like Adam 22 and his wife. What? Yo, bro, if you didn't grow up around black people, man, listen, you gotta relax talking about black relationship dynamics. If you didn't grow up around black people, and you know she did not grow up around black people, because she had another tweet a while back that said this. Take a look up on the screen. Young John McCain was fine. I would say finer than young Joe Biden. Now listen, any black woman talking about, you know, if John McCain and Joe Biden was fine, you already know mentally she not right in the head, bro. I mean, look at these two old geezers up on the screen. Look at these old geezers. Imagine sitting around even thinking about that, looking at these wrinkly old dudes. I mean, any black woman thinking like this, bro, you gotta get away, bro. You gotta get away. Imagine a black man sitting around talking about, you know, what was that? What was the who was Ronald Reagan's wife? Nancy Reagan? Is it Nancy Reagan? Let me see. Yeah, Nancy Reagan. And who else? Imagine a black man talk about, man, I would smash Barbara Bush and Nancy Reagan, bro. Imagine any black man sitting around having these debates. Oh man, Barbara Bush and Nancy Reagan, man, that's some fire right there, bro. Man, y'all black folks that grew up around white folks, y'all gotta sit down. Y'all gotta sit the fuck down, man. Y'all gotta sit down. What kind of debates is these, man? What kind of conversations is these? Yo, that's why I say, even though I only deal with black women, I understand I'm not compatible with every black woman. You know what I'm saying? My idols are Malcolm X, Dessalines, Marcus Garvey, King Henry Christophe. You know, listen, we got different role models and different people that inspire us. You know, you get inspired by white women. I get inspired by black revolutionaries, black men that, you know, abolished slavery with their bare hands and through the force of arms. Like, we different people, man. We different people, baby. I'm like, you know, I'm glad that you found a husband, but, you know, shout out to you. But yeah, man, y'all ladies get a lot of terrible advice from your supposed elders, right? The fountains of wisdom. Y'all get terrible advice. You know, our elders, they don't tell us this bullshit. They don't tell us this bullshit advice. You know, an older man is gonna tell a young man, bro, you gotta get yourself together before you get a woman, man. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta have a plan. You gotta have a 5-year plan, 10-year plan for your family, for your future generations. They are not going to give you this weird, oh, just do whatever the hell you want because, you know, Adam 22 and, you know, Jimbo from Bang Bros. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? Like, come on, man. Shit crazy out here, bro. Shit crazy. I feel bad for y'all ladies, man, for real. But listen, on my channel, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. If it's one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to keep it real with y'all, man. Your boy going to keep it real. So anyways, it's your boy Neferkari Dessalines back in the building. Yes, indeed. And I'm gone. Peace. Cash App up on the screen. I'm gone.
Reincarnated, I'm back in original fashion. I left on a horse and came back in the ass, and I left with abundance and came back to famine. We used to be pyramids, now we be rapping. Look how the mighty have fallen. Used to be running, now we be walking. When you be cooning, that's when they applauded. Selling your soul, your sons and your daughter. Gotta come up in this shit, they stuck in the mix. Really, my heart it be breaking. That's why I'm stacking that paper and handle my business. Pass it down in generation. Talking about money and power and building a nation. That's a deadly combination. Never be watching the TV, they pushing agendas, falsifying information. Know they got malice intentions. Step in the room and I'm feeling the tension. Enemy watching me blocking my vision. Get for the check cause I need my redemption. Building my kingdom, I need it protected. Ready for war like a young Money Congo. Never decided the team is the motto. Up in the crib and I'm whipping up waffles. Up in the crib and I'm smoking gelato. I'm chilling, I'm taking my pain and make it ambition. I'm blessed by the gods, but I ain't religious. I came for the power, they came for the bitch. They making no hourly wage. I got business, this shit is an art and they could never be taught. Selling my soul, I can never be bought. Play with my money, I see you ain't caught. Run to the check and I do it for sport. Babylon falling, I go to the source. Packing my luggage and go overseas. Shorty be with me and she so elite. Shorty be chocolate, I'm calling her Hershey. Secret intelligence probably gon' murk me. Don't fuck with brands cause nigga I'm Haitian. Say the wrong shit and you're smacking their faces.